This is episode 17 of Deep in Some Thoughts, and today we're going to talk about the Mandela effect. Let's go. Thanks for tuning in to Deep in Some Thoughts. And the first thing that's on my mind today is that I'm all alone and producer Chris ditched me. And, he left me all alone and I had to figure out how to do this podcast all by myself. And, I didn't want to miss another week because, the week before last we missed a week. And then when I got COVID, we missed a week. And so I was like, you know what? I can do it. I can do it all by myself. I don't need no one. It is a little hard, manning the camera and all that good stuff from over here. So I got my my good old girlfriend, my GF intern Maria. She's womaning the camera, and yeah. So what's been going on with me, man? I keep trying to use the mouse to my Mac. I'll just leave it right here. So I got my iPad and then I got my Mac over there recording. And so I think that the mouse is the mouse for my iPad. Anyway, so what's going on with me? I did a couple photo shoots last week and the week before with Sailor Salem. She dressed up as some anime character. I'm not really sure who it is, to be honest. But we did that. And apparently the character is like obsessed with like blood. And I think if she like drinks the blood or something, then she like can turn into the person. I don't remember the name, to be honest. But she dressed up as that character and then we sprayed a shit ton of blood all over her. Fake blood, not real blood. And we sprayed a shit ton of blood all over her, and it was, honestly, that shoot was so awesome. Like, sometimes I do shoots and I'm like, whatever. And then other times I do shoots and I'm like, when did I get so good? Like, sometimes you need to do shoots like that where you realize what you're good at and what you're comfortable with. And I think the fact that we did something a little creepy and out of the ordinary kind of brought that out of me. Like I had been saying before that I was getting tired of doing portraits and I wanted to do more creative stuff. And this shoot helped me get out of my non-creative rut, if you will. So I actually have more shoots planned for like a Halloween theme. I got one coming. It's supposed to be tomorrow, but the dude never texts me back. So I really don't know what's going on. And there's another one later this week. It's supposed to be like an It theme type of thing, but we still need to figure everything out. So yeah, more shoots to come for Halloween. I'm going to start thinking of some stuff for me to do, other than the two that are coming up. So if you want to see those, you can check those out on my IG, my Instagram. So what else is going on? I watched a couple shows. Oh, speaking of Halloween, Me and intern Maria have been watching a lot of what's it called? Halloween Wars. And oh my god, that show is like so addicting. Like I think we watched like 6 seasons or something like that. Well, actually no, she was already on like season 2 or 3 when I started watching. So I watched probably about 2 seasons with her. And that show is crazy, man. So basically they get it's a spin-off off of the Cupcake Wars. And so they get a professional pumpkin carver, a sugar person. I don't know what they're called. Sugar pastry. The people that they make like the crystallized sugar and stuff like that. And then a cake artist. I don't know their specific names. Pastry chef, a sugar chef, pastry chef, and a pumpkin chef. And they team up and they make these crazy fucking sculptures out of pumpkins, cake, and sugar. And I'm watching them, and so every little thing has to have a pumpkin, sugar, and cake. And I'm watching them make like the sugar. Well, first they're just saying, they're just calling it sugar. Like, is it candy? But they're just calling it sugar. So I'm watching them make this sugar. I'm like, imagine if it's just pure sugar and like food coloring or something. Imagine how sweet that shit is. Like, am I gonna eat that and get an instant cavity or instant diabetes? You know? So anyways, and they're making these crazy fucking sculptures. Like one of them was like a severed head. They did one that was like Medusa, and it was like a severed head sitting next to a bag. And then the Medusa snakes were made out of sugar. We all know that I hate snakes, but I would probably eat those sugary snakes. They looked good, and they looked crystallized. So I'm wondering if that shit would melt in your mouth. You think so? You don't think so? You think it'll break your teeth? Like a lollipop. Well, we saw that lady. She like had like a sheet of sugar, and she wanted to make a face imprint. By the way, they said the sugar has to cook at like 300 and some degrees just to get that, just so they can mold it. And this lady, okay, she fucking put this sheet of sugar on her face to mold out a face to make it look like it was coming out. And she burned her face, so she was like, yeah, like I took risks and hopefully it paid off because, you know, like she burned her face or whatever. And it didn't even look like a face, dude. You know, it was just like, it just looked like it was pushed out. Like it didn't even take the imprint of her face or nothing. So poor lady, she burnt her face and she fucking lost. Didn't they go home that week or the week after? I think it was a week after. They didn't even win. So taking risks, burning faces for fun. So that's kind of what I've been up to. I've been really busy doing a lot of stuff, doing things that really consume my life. But we won't talk about that. So I do have a question, dude. Can somebody tell me if TikTok is gonna get banned or not? Because I think this is like the 4th time I've heard that TikTok was gonna be banned. And then it's like, okay, this Saturday, TikTok will no longer be available for anybody. And I go and I purposely go and check on Saturday to see if it's still there and it's still up and running. And then TikTok even has this thing, it's like, we're here to stay. Are you really? Like, I don't really know the facts of that or why or what. But why do people keep saying TikTok's going to get banned? They want it to get banned because it's stealing your info, but you're purposely putting that info on the TikTok. Right? It's the same info that you put on your Instagram, same info that they put on Facebook. It's the same info that you put on your fucking shopping websites. You actually put more info on those websites. I fucking buy my groceries off of Walmart.com. Get that shit delivered. They got my credit card information. They know where I live. Now they're like, oh well, they're sharing your information to the government. Well, if the government really wanted to know where you are, they already know. You know, you got cell phones, you got your iPad, you got your phone. Your computers. Everything, they can find you. Every way, every how. Unless you just got rid of everything and you didn't have a phone, you didn't have nothing. You were just old school. Shit, they could probably even find me just using my camera. My camera has Wi-Fi on it. That's some crazy shit. Anyways, so yeah. I just wanted to throw that out there because I have no idea what's going on. But I do have to say, though, that Instagram is a fucking genius. Because as soon as they started talking about TikTok getting banned, which is one of the biggest apps in the world right now, Instagram started making Reels, which is basically TikTok, but on Instagram. And now people are posting their TikToks from TikTok onto their Instagram. So Instagram is like, look, dude, I'm fucking ready, man. You want to delete TikTok? Hey, we're just going to fucking rake in the cash. Although I think Instagram needs to change their stupid fucking algorithms in order to be successful with that, at least. Anyways. So, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I went to Walgreens to print a photo. Now, I know in the past I've talked shit about printing pictures at Walgreens because it's like, oh, it'll ruin the quality, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Well, it turns out that they actually have some pretty good quality pictures when you print them. Now, the reason why I went to Walgreens is that they had a sale. They had a sale on canvas prints, wood prints, metal prints, pretty much anything that's like special, I guess. I wish they had a regular print sales because I would have gotten some more, but I wanted to try it out, and it was like 60% off, so I was like, okay, why not? So I did one, and I went to Walgreens. I printed one of my photos, and so when I got there, they printed it for me, and they showed me, and it was on a metal print. Now, I did one of my pictures that I am absolutely in love with, like, it's just one of my favorite pictures. I wanted to get it printed, maybe put it in my little office, my man cave, So it actually came out really nice. So I ended up getting a second one, and the reason for that is because I've gotten a lot of good feedback on that picture. So I thought, now look, I have the picture right here. Okay. So here's the picture. Okay. Now the print is actually just the picture. This is just whatever they taped it to. So I've gotten a lot of good feedback on this picture, so I thought maybe other people might enjoy it. It's like really shiny, so it's like really shiny and it looks really cool. It is very fragile, so I don't know if you would want to put it in something else, but it came with a way to hang it. And so I got two because I thought maybe somebody out there would enjoy this photo as much as I do. And so I'm going to be giving this metal print away. And I thought that, hey, I normally have guests, so I don't really get to talk about it, the picture. I did it a couple of weeks ago. And since I'm alone today, why not? So I'm going to be doing a giveaway for that photo. And I don't know the details. I've never done a giveaway before, so I'd have to figure out exactly how to enter people, or I'll be posting the details onto my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, it's at Juanald, JUANALDDD, 3 Ds. So check it out. Check out the photo. So I'll post a photo with the details, and then yeah, you can enter to win the photo, the picture, and it's gonna be fun. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the topic of the day, the Mandela effect. Okay, now if you don't know what the Mandela effect is, it's basically, I keep using the wrong mouse. It's a phenomenon, right? That's what they call it, that makes us question the most tiniest of memories. So I'm just going to read it off here. The Mandela effect is a phenomenon that makes us question even the most mundane memories from the past. So what that means is, if something was, you remember it one way, but it actually is a different way. And a lot of the time it's like little things. Now, this thing was named after, so what started this whole thing was the death of Nelson Mandela, which is how this whole thing started, and they call it the Mandela effect, is because lots of people remember Nelson Mandela died in like the 80s. Or he died in prison in the 80s or some shit like that. But the reality is that he died in 2013. So they're calling that Mandela effect because everybody thinks that he died in the 80s and all of a sudden he dies in 2013. And well, we thought he was dead. So, that's basically what the Mandela effect is. If there's something that is a certain way, let's say, the podcast is like, oh, yeah, the name of the podcast is Deep in Some Thoughts. But in reality, it's Deep in Some Thoughts podcast. It's a fucking Mandela effect, man. So I actually have this thing, and there's an argument saying that if you remember something one way when it actually is a different way, that you could possibly be from an alternate reality. That's one of the arguments out there, conspiracies. So I actually have a quiz here. Now let me do this real fast. Screen record. Okay. So this is the Mandela effect quiz. This is so you could see possibly like what a Mandela effect is. So here's the first question. What colors are Uncle Sam's hat? Is it red and white or blue and white? I'm going to say red and white. And that is wrong. It's blue and white. So it's just like things like, how do you remember things and how they actually are? What is the name of this candy bar? Is it a Kit Kat? Or is it Kit Kat with a dash in the middle? I'm going to say hyphen. Nope. Wrong. It's Kit Kat without a dash. It says dash. But it says dash on here. Okay, how about this Fruit of the Loom logo? Does it have a basket thingy? I don't know what that is. Or does it not? I'm going to say that it doesn't have one. That's correct. The Target logo. What does the Target logo look like? Is it 2 red lines with the white circle or the red circle? I'm going to say it's the red circle because that's what my girlfriend told me. Correct. Okay. In the Saw movies, what does Jigsaw say? Would you like to play a game? Oh, that was good. That was good. I want to play a game. Do you want to play a game? I'm going to say, would you like to play a game? And it's wrong. What the fuck? He says, I want to play a game? I want to play a game. Would you like to play a game? That sounds better. That sounds more right. I'm going to have to go watch Saw movies. I want to play a game. So what is that? Stupid. Okay. Frosted Flakes. What color was Tony's nose? Is it all black? Or is it black and blue? Or blue and black, actually. Frosted Flakes. I'm going to guess it's blue and black. It's correct. Correct. The black one just looked wrong. Okay, here's one that I'm not going to know. What is Henry VIII holding in his famous portrait? Who the fuck is Henry VIII? Okay, a glove or a turkey leg? I don't know, so I'm just going to say a turkey leg. And it's wrong. I mean, I guess apparently people think he's holding a turkey leg. Okay. Next one. Does rich Uncle Pennybags wear a monocle? First of all, that's the Monopoly guy. I had no idea that was his name. I had no clue that his name was Rich Uncle Pennybags. So does he wear a monocle? Yes or no? Now, I personally think yes, he does. But while doing research for this podcast, I already know that no, he doesn't. Correct. He does not wear a monocle. Okay. How do you spell the name of this meat production company? Bologna. Thick cut Bologna. So it's Oscar Mayer. Is it Oscar Meyer or Oscar Mayer? You say A. My bologna has a first name, it's Oscar. My bologna has a second name, it's Meyer. Wrong. Crap! It's Mayer. Fuck! You were right. I was wrong. Intern Maria was correct. What does Pikachu's tail look like? Does it black at the end, or is it not black? You don't know? Not black? So it's just yellow all the way through? Correct! Did you even watch Pokemon? You did? Wow, okay. How do you spell the name of the company that makes this shoe? Is it Skechers or Skechers? Skechers, Skachers, or Skechers, Sketchers. You think it's Skechers? Wrong, it's Skechers, not Skechers. Okay, how do you spell this Kellogg cereal name? Fruit Loops, so is it Fruit, Fruit, Loops, Loop? Is it Froot or Loops? Or Frewtloops? I'm going to say Fruit Loops. 2 O's in both letters. Correct. It's Fruit Loops. Okay, fill in the blank. Berenstain. Okay, I already know this one too. Is it Berenstain Bears or Berenstein Bears? Stein? Stain? Berenstain? What happened? Correct. Berenstain Bears. This is one of the biggest ones that people are like freaking out about. Okay. What's the name of this Warner Brothers animated series? Looney Tunes or Looney Tunes? Looney Tunes with Tunes, Toon, or Tunes, Tunes? Are you? Looney Tunes? Correct. Wow, you're not from an alternate dimension. You've done this? You suck. What's the name of this popular HBO series? Sex in the City or Sex and the City? In? Wrong. It's Sex and the City. So much for doing your quiz before. And that's it. There's more. So, there's a couple other ones that are like, is it Jiffy or Jif? The peanut butter. Jiffy. Nope, it's Jif. It's just Jif. Jif, not Jiffy. Looney Tunes or Looney Tunes. Yeah, we got that one already. It's Tunes. Berenstain. Does Curious George have a tail or no tail? No tail? He has a tail. Oh, no. Wait. He doesn't have a tail. You're correct. Wow. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Sex in the City. Febreze. Is it Febreze with 2 E's or Febreze? Don't look at it. Oh, come on. Okay, whatever. It's Febreze. Febreze. So, yeah. Oh, here's the one with the fucking turkey leg. That's stupid. That's so photoshopped. So, yeah. Is it Cheez-Its or Cheez-It? It's Cheez-It. No Z. Double stuff Oreos or double stuff? Double stuff. So it's either stuff with 2 F's or stuff with 1 S. So yeah. Anyways, there's a whole bunch. And I'm not going to go through them all. But that's a general idea of what the Mandela effect is. So, if you go take a quiz and you get them all wrong or right, if you get them mostly wrong, then you're from an alternate dimension. Apparently, I'm from an alternate dimension. And intern Maria is from this dimension. So, yeah. Anyways, I know today was kind of like a whatever episode. Just wanted to get it out there, keep you updated on what I'm up to, my life, all that good stuff. Get an episode out there for you. So if you made it this far, thank you guys for listening. You can follow the podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Deep in Some Thoughts. You can watch the video at Deep in Some Thoughts podcast on YouTube. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email us at deepinsomethoughtspod@gmail.com. And the last thing that's on my mind, and the last thing I have to say is, Producer Chris, you're fired. Okay. Bye-bye.